And he's coming home soon, Wisharfish?
Yeah, Monkey B's gonna be home real soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're gonna go for a ride around the park. Yeah.
I think we're all excited about Monkey B coming home.
We
Oh,
sure
yeah.
are.
This sounds a lot like the trip taken by the children in today's story.
You're right, Wisharfish. Can we hear it?
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Ah, yes, the story of Anthony and Natalie.
Oh.
Once upon a time, there lived a brother and sister named Anthony and Natalie. They lived with their parents on top of a great hill overlooking the land of Bragg. Each night before going to bed, Anthony and Natalie sat by the window and looked out over the valley below. Anthony would say, "Wouldn't it be nice if we could visit all the neat places down there?" Then, one night, as they lay in bed asleep, they were awakened by a loud knocking at their bedroom window. They jumped out of bed and discovered a magic fairy waiting for them at the window. "I'm here to take you on an adventure," said the fairy. "An adventure? Where will we go?" asked Natalie. The fairy just smiled and said, "Anywhere you want to go."
Wow! I'd like to go on an adventure.
Yeah. I'd be going to some cool places.
Uh-huh.
Well, where did they go, Wisharfish?
Yeah.
Well, let's find out, Mermy.
Okay.
The fairy showed them a magical map with pictures all over it. Anthony pointed to a picture of a flying dragon and said, "This place looks fun. Can we go there?" The fairy smiled and snapped her fingers. Suddenly, Anthony and Natalie found themselves in an open field, surrounded by friendly dragons. They climbed up on a dragon's back and began to fly through the air. They had so much fun flying back and forth through the open sky.
Whoa. I bet those dragons are pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd like to fly with them too.
That does sound like fun.
Yeah.
When they had finished playing with the dragon, the fairy unrolled the map again. This time, Natalie chose where they would go. She pointed to a picture of a colorful tree and said, "This place looks pretty. I'd like to go there." Once again, the fairy snapped her fingers, and they found themselves in a magical, colorful forest. Anthony and Natalie looked around and noticed that everything in the forest was covered with colorful dots. They each picked a colorful dotted apple off a tree and took a bite. As soon as they did, their faces and hands were covered with colorful dots. They both laughed at how funny they looked. "This sure is fun!" exclaimed Natalie. The fairy snapped her fingers one last time, and Anthony and Natalie found themselves back in their bedroom. "It sure was fun to visit those neat places," said Anthony. Natalie agreed and said, "I think going to new places is always fun."
Oh.
Wow.
That was a great story, Wisharfish.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah. They sure had a cool trip.
Uh-huh. Just like Monkey B. Oh, I can't wait to see my best friend, Wisharoo.
Yeah.
Me too, Callie.